Chucky TV series has premiered, so let's talk about it. Chucky is a continuation of the original Child's Play franchise, and it is created by the creator of Chucky, Don Mancini. Now, heading into this, just so you know, I'm not like a lifelong Chucky fan or anything like that. I've watched all of the movies multiple times over the last few years, but prior to that, I just seen little snippets of the movies here and there, so I'm newer to the franchise, but I've enjoyed most of the movies. A couple of them I really didn't like. For the most part, I've enjoyed the film, so I was curious to check out the TV show and how I would respond to it as a much more casual fan of the franchise and someone who is newer to the franchise in general. Be sure to join me down below in the comments section. Let me know, what did you think about episode 1 of Chucky? And if you don't know, the first episode is available on YouTube, the full episode unedited. You can watch it. They officially released it to kind of let people check it out, but the show is on cable, so I don't know how I'm going to watch the rest of the episodes actually myself just yet. With that said, let's go ahead and get started talking about it. And in general, I had a good time with it. Based off the trailers, I wasn't quite sure how the tone would work and the vibe with it being this middle school melodrama with Chucky thrown into the mix. But it actually worked pretty well, and I was digging it and bought into the drama of this kid who's not accepted by his father, his cousin, his uncle, or any of his classmates, and then stumbles upon Chucky because of his own little obsession with dolls, and turns out that in this weird way, Chucky is his only friend. There's an interesting dynamic to that's familiar in this franchise of the child that finds a friend in Chucky, and he's the worst friend ever. And at the same time, it's new. It's different because the dynamics of middle schoolers are so dramatically different from, someone like the age of Andy in the original film or a military school in the third film, something like that. Middle school is a very distinct, nasty, confusing time of life. And so you take someone that's really beaten up by middle school, and you put someone in his life like Chucky. There's just an interesting dynamic to that, where it makes just a little bit of sense that this guy would go along with the fact that this murderous doll is helping him out on a few things. At least based off the first episode, Chucky is the person that's resolving many of the conflicts in his life, though in very Chucky ways. So I just thought that was an interesting new addition that balanced itself, worked out much better than I expected. Like, I saw the first trailer, I was like, okay, I'm curious, I'm going to check it out, but I don't know if how much I'll dig this. And it worked for me. Likewise, continue on that. It's very much is true to Chucky in that he's mischievous, he's funny in ways that are unexpected for a serial killer, and that humor from some of the kind of the middle run of the films is very present here with what he's able to do, or what he does in kind of tormenting some of the people. And it's irreverent. It's gross in the way that the kill plays out. It's like, that's what you guys went with? Okay, I guess that is perfectly Chucky to choose that as the way to make this death play out. So that was a lot of fun. And I think that you can really tell that this is a product of Don Mancini. He has a distinct style when it comes to his direction, the types of scenes that he likes to put in his films, where early on you have an awkward family dinner, very much like a sequence in Curse of Chucky, though the dynamics of the family are different, but the kind of concept of it, the way it kind of plays out is reminiscent of that film. And so you just kind of can tell that it is the same brainchild behind the Chucky franchise, and in particular, especially the last few films that he actually directed, is the person that's running this show. Though the context is different, the age of the person that's being tormented is different, it still has those trademark Chucky-isms that you want. So as someone that's a little bit skeptical going in, certainly not a diehard fan of the franchise, I dug what I got out of it, and immediately went, yeah, I want to check out the next episode. Yeah, if I have to pay for Hulu Live or whatever to pay for to be able to get to watch the rest of this, I'm interested. I'm gonna check it out. And so it won me over. It wasn't like my favorite thing of the year. It's not the thing I'm most anticipating, but something that was good enough to make me go, I want to see what's going to happen next. I care enough about this kid and his weird, horrible family dynamics and all the bullies, and how exactly is this monster that is Chucky going to help get him out of all these horrible situations where he's being bullied and everything. So I'm curious, I'm interested, I'm going to check it out. Let me know what you thought down below in the comment section, and check out my Chucky ranking right over there to see what I thought about the movies, a couple years back when the remake came out, and keep talking movies and TV too much.